What's up, folkers? I had to get back on here and finish my rant. The live stream was working a little bit, but yeah, I'm gonna have to just keep the lives at home or find a better app from which to do lives. But I ain't done yet. I'm gonna continue what I was talking about, and I'm talking about these individuals, these politicians, these controllers that want you to not have access to a weapon that you could use to defend yourself. The lies that these military veterans that are, politicians now, congressmen, who are pushing for laws that will go against the very thing they served for. They served to protect the Constitution, to protect the people of this country. And one way you do that is not by taking their weapons away and saying, no, we got you. The best way to protect the people is to give them the power to defend themselves. But you got congressmen lying to you about a scary black gun that he says you could use in a weapon that are using weapons as weapons of war. I tell you what, if you come to my house to do battle, I'm going to use anything I can to defend myself. At that point, we're at war. So what are you talking about? See, it's another one of those blanket terms that they throw out there, so that they could include any weapon that they choose as a weapon of war. And you people are falling for it. We need to wake up. Depending on the government for everything is a recipe for suicide. It's a recipe for failure. Because the government is not here to protect you. They're not here to defend you. They're here to hold you down. They're here to control you. They are here to ensure that you toe the line, that you're vulnerable to criminals, so that you can continue to look up at them as your savior. And you ain't gonna get nowhere like that. In the world we in right now, the way things are going, you need to be completely self-sufficient, completely autonomous. But they don't want you to be autonomous. They want you to jack into the system. They want you to jack in, drain you of your energy. They want to drain you of your energy as they empower themselves, as they continue to empower the empire. So we have choices to make. We need to go out there and rail against the system. We need to tell them that we don't want these 5G towers. We need to tell them that we're not giving up our guns, any of them. As a matter of fact, we want to have access to more type of firearms. You know why? Well, I explained it earlier. An invading force from another country that could come here with bad intentions. You want to be able to defend yourself and your family from them, your community, anybody that is of like mind. What you gonna do? You give up your weapons? You gonna throw a Popeye chicken sandwich at them? What you gonna do? Who's going to save you? You gonna call the cops? Think the cops are gonna come save you? Nah. Look what happened in Louisiana. Look what happened in New Orleans during Katrina. They didn't help nobody. As a matter of fact, you had a squad out there headhunting Negroes, picking them off. A rogue police force picking Negroes off in Louisiana during Hurricane Katrina. But you know what happened before that? while the shit was hitting the fan, before the worst of it came through Katrina, you know what they did? You know what they did? The police, the law enforcers, the agents, you know what they did? Before Katrina hit its peak, they ran up in everybody's house and said, give me your guns. You can't have those. They took everybody's weapon away. So not only are you facing a hurricane that will devastate your town and possibly kill many of the people that you love and know, and including your family. Not only do you have to face that, but you have to face those individuals, those criminals that will take advantage of the fact that the city is falling. You have to face them. And what do the police do? What do the agents do? They run up in your house and take your shit. They take your guns right before a disaster strikes. What was the purpose of that? And then you hear stories of military choppers dropping bombs on the levees. Then you hear about stories. Matter of fact, people were shooting at those helicopters that were dropping bombs on the levees. And why do you think they took the majority of those people's guns? You see what happens? That's a perfect example of what happens when you give your guns up. You know what else happened? I just told y'all. A rogue force ran up and through New Orleans, killing black people, picking them off left and right. And you want me to give up my right to keep and bear arms when you have human beings in costume uniforms with badges and their own weaponry? You want me to leave my life up to them? You want me to hand my life over to them as well as my rights to keep and bear arms? That's what you want? In Houston, some cops got charged with murder for killing innocent people. Talking about it was a drug bust. They found a little bit of weed and some coke. They ran up in their house under the auspices of a drug bust and killed a whole family. Got charged with murder. They got caught. It had nothing to do with no drug busts. As a matter of fact, they were the drug runners. They were part of the drug ring. Cops. And then months later, you got the police chief, the fucking hypocrite, talking about how you can't have guns in the wrong hands after his guys just got caught murdering people in cold blood. Oh, and y'all want us. You want us to give up. Here you go. Take my AR. Take my AR. Take my AR-15. Take it. Go ahead. What you want next? Oh, you want my you want all semi-automatic rifles? You want my Mini 14? Okay, here you go. There you go. There you go. Oh, I'm so glad I'm able to relieve myself of my weapons because I know that the police have my back. The military has my back. The politicians, they're there for me. Here, take all my semi-automatic rifles. There you go. There you go. I'll keep my pistol. I'll keep my shotguns. Oh, wait. What? Oh, some lunatic 3,000 miles away killed a bunch of people with a pistol? Oh. Let me think about that one. Killed a bunch of people with a pistol. None of those people had a pistol on them to defend themselves with. Because it was a gun-free zone. Ran up in a gun-free zone with a pistol, killed a bunch of people. Let me think about that for a minute. You know what? You're right. Let me give you my semi-automatic pistol with a high-capacity 10-round magazine. A high-capacity 10-round magazine. What was it? Yeah, take it. Go ahead. Yeah. Because a lunatic, a criminal who would never give up his pistol, ran up into a gun-free zone and killed a bunch of people with his illegally or with legal or otherwise pistol. Gun-free zone, guy with a gun goes into a gun-free zone, ignored the law. Let me see. Yeah. The law, he said, fuck the law. Fuck a law. Run up into a gun-free zone and kill a bunch of idiots who gave up their guns and went into a gun-free zone. Yeah, I'll give you my shit. Here you go. There you go. Oh, what? You want my double action revolver now? And all of my speed loaders? For what? Okay. Somebody went into their place of business. A crazed lunatic on drugs. Ran up into his place of business because he was mad at somebody. And killed like 4 or 5 people with his revolver. Wow. He must have been good. Yeah. Oh, he used a speed loader when he ran out of bullets because he wouldn't have to individually load the revolver, each bullet into the chamber, into the okay. So ran up into a office, ran up to his place of business where a lot of people did not have guns. Killed him. He said, fuck the law. I'm going to pick up a gun and kill someone. Several people. Fuck a law. And he killed a bunch of people who didn't have guns because they followed the law. Right. Oh, okay, yeah. Here's my revolver. Take it. And all of my speed loaders. There you go. What? What happened? You want my shotgun? Why? What happened? What happened with the shotgun? Why you want my shotgun now? What? Really? A man walked into a county fair and started blasting people away. A man with a shotgun. How many people he killed? 20? 20 people with a shotgun. Wow. Oh, it was a 5-magazine tube. 5-magazine tube. Oh, and he had the shell holders attached to the side of the shotgun. Okay, I see what happened. So, he was proficient in loading the shotgun. He was able to kill 20 people, so he had to reload his shotgun at least 4 times. Did he miss? Oh, he injured he injured 30. Right, because of the spread of the shotgun bullet pellets. Right. A lot of casualties that way. Yeah, especially if you use steel ball, Magnum steel balls. Yeah, that can really do some damage. Okay. So, a man with a shotgun ran up into a county fair. The county fair was a gun-free zone, right? Yeah, it was a gun-free zone? Okay. So, he said, fuck your law. Fuck your law. Fuck your gun-free zone signs. I'm a criminal. I don't give a fuck about your law. I'm going to run up into this county fair and kill a bunch of people who did follow the law and gave up their guns. Not only did they give up their guns, but they showed up to a gun-free zone, became a bunch of fish in a barrel for me to have easy pickings. That's what happened? That's what you're telling me? That's what the killer was thinking? Yeah. So, These people at the fair, no one had a firearm. No. Okay, no one had a firearm. Damn. Let me think about this one. Man, 90% of us want more common sense gun laws. Yeah. So because CNN and the ABC and CNBC and MSNBC and up down tree and out tree, they said that 90-something% of the people wanted stricter gun laws because they're so trustworthy, right? Right. I can trust MSNBC, CNN, and all them. Yeah. Oh man, you know what? If the mainstream media says that we should give up our guns, that we should go to gun-free zones, that the number of gun-free zones should increase exponentially, then maybe I should give up the very last firearm I'm able to possess, my shotgun. Yeah. And hope. But so what's going to happen if I go to a gun-free zone and someone comes into the place that I'm at with their own firearms? What if they have an AR-15? What if they have a pistol? What if they have a shotgun? What if they have a revolver? We're not going to have anything. Oh, the police. The police is going to handle that. Oh yeah? What's the average response time for the police to show up during an emergency? Oh, you say about 3-4 minutes? Well, you know, in Detroit, it's 2 days. They had to hire a private police force. I don't know if that was smart. No. And I just read a story. I just saw a story about a guy whose house got broken into, and he had to wait 12 minutes for the police to show up. But I'm going to go to a gun-free zone. The guy's going to walk in, start shooting up the place. Yeah. Where should I hide for those 12 minutes? What do you think the killer's going to look? Should I just lay down and pretend like I'm dead? Should I carry packets of ketchup on me and spaghetti noodles and throw it on my head whenever there's a shooter coming through? Maybe he'll think he already got me, because my noodles will be all over the place. Should I use spaghetti sauce? Make it a little more chunky? Some chunky spaghetti sauce with some noodles, but you gotta spray paint it pink. It's a good idea. So I'll carry, better yet. No, forget the spaghetti noodles, right? When a shooter comes up into a gun-free zone, when you go to a gun-free zone, you gotta bring your bag, but it has to be an insulated bag, right? Because you need to put hamburger meat in the bag. You got to have hamburger meat, and you got to have what could we use? White mushrooms. Maybe that'll work. No, eggshells. White eggshells. So if a shooter comes up into a gun-free zone that I'm in, I can get in my bag, grab the hamburger meat, slap it on my head, grab the spaghetti sauce, slap it on my head, get some eggshell, smear it all up in there, maybe throw some on the floor, right? So he'll think that he already blew my brains out, right? So the eggshell will act as skull fragments. The hamburger meat, it'll be the brain matter, and the spaghetti sauce will be the blood. Make it look pulpy, right? You got y'all politicians, man. I swear to God. I swear for God, y'all great. Oh my God, you love us so much. Wait, but isn't meat the reason that we had the Amazon fires? Because people eat meat? Shit, man. Tofu. How about that? We can texturize the tofu, make it look like real hamburger meat, so that it can look like brain matter. So that when a shooter comes into a gun-free zone I'm in, I can slap it on my head, I can get the spaghetti sauce and some eggshell and just throw it right on there. That'll save me from an active shooter in a gun-free zone. I don't need a gun. You're right. What do I need a gun for? I got hamburger meat. No, wait, not hamburger meat. That's starting the fires. No. Tofu texturized to look like hamburger meat, man. Oh my goodness. And if I'm hungry and I don't have time to stop anywhere, I can just eat it. Right? Because it's tofu. I don't have to cook the hamburger meat. I just got it because, I don't want to get sick, right? If I bring hamburger meat, I can't eat raw hamburger meat. It's not like I'm carrying around a skillet, a hot plate. No. Ha! Just bring the tofu. I'll have tofu, and if I'm hungry and I don't have time to stop, I can eat the tofu with spaghetti sauce. I don't want to eat the eggshell. Those are hard to digest. No. Yeah. And if I'm in a place where it's a gun-free zone, I'll have it ready to go. I mean, what's a little extra 5 pounds, huh? Carrying around on you with an insulated bag. With some ice. You got to make sure you had ice on deck. Yeah. Wow. I've never been more happy going to a gun-free zone. I tell you what. Wow. Oh, the government. Oh, the government loves me so much. Oh, I love the government too. Oh. Thank you, Ben Crenshaw, or Dan Crenshaw. Thank you, Anthony Brown. Thank you, Tulsi Gabbard. Thank you, Trump. Thank you. Thank you, everyone in Congress. Thank you, everyone in the Senate. You guys love us so much. Thank you, police officers, for showing up just in the nick of time to spray a chalk outline and pick up a body. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you especially to the 90% of the people that want stricter gun control laws.